Squiz Kids acknowledges the traditional owners of the lands on which we podcast, the Turrbal and Gadigal people.
Squiz Kids!
It's your daily news fix. Fun, free, fresh.
Hello, faithful Squiz Kids listeners, and welcome to another Kids vs. Adult Weekly News Quiz. Your chance to see who's had their listening ears on and been paying the most attention to the week that just was. I'm Bryce Corbett. All week in the Squiz Kids Today podcast, we've been bringing you the big news stories of the day, run through our kid-friendly filter, to make sure you know all you need to know about the world around you. Now it's time to test how much of the week's news you've retained. Here's how it works. 5 questions for kids about the week in news, then 5 questions for adults. Whoever answers the most correct questions wins. Simples. You ready? Let's do this. Alright kids, here are your 5 questions. Question number 1. On which Australian banknote does the face of the late Queen Elizabeth currently appear? Yeah, that's right, it's the $5 note. Question number 2. What's the name of the fella whose face will not appear on new Aussie $5 notes? Yeah, that's right, it's King Charles, Queen Elizabeth's son. Question number 3. Which of Australia's capital cities braced itself towards the end of this week for a tropical heatwave? Yeah, you got it. Well done. It's Brisbane, the capital of Queensland. And I can report it is indeed very hot. Question number 4. Organisers of the Women's World Cup sporting event scheduled to take place in Australia later this year were forced to move the Matildas' opening match to a bigger stadium after tickets in a smaller stadium sold out within minutes of going on sale. What sport am I talking about? Yeah, you got it. I'm talking about soccer, or football as it's known in most of the rest of the world. Question number 5. A NASA space probe sent back photos of the surface of Mars this week, showing what appeared to be the face of what sort of animal etched into the planet's surface? Yeah, well done if you said bear. How did you go, kids? How many did you get right out of 5? And do you reckon that's enough to beat the adults? Here's hoping. Okay, adults, it's now your turn. Fire up the old grey matter. Here we go. Question number 1. A mining company and local authorities in WA were on a desperate search this week to locate what little thing that had gone missing in the desert. Yeah, that's right, it was a radioactive capsule. Question number 2. Record rainfall brought chaos and destruction to which New Zealand city earlier this week? Yep, well done if you said Auckland. Question number 3. In which cathedral did the funeral of controversial high-ranking Catholic figure George Pell take place this week? That's right, it was St Mary's Cathedral in Sydney. Question number 4. Which BBL team defied expectations late this week to bash their way into this weekend's final against the Perth Scorchers? Yep, that's right, it was of course the Brisbane Heat. Question number 5. Finally, a little bit of light relief. Which English pop star ordered a tinsel overcoat for his birthday from a Brisbane-based designer? I am, of course, talking about Harry Styles. How did you go, adults? How many did you get right? Did you beat the kids? Who won bragging rights this week? If you've missed any of those cool news stories throughout the week and you want to refresh your memory, all of this week's Squiz Kids episodes are available for a re-listen via our website or wherever you get your podcasts. Well, that's all we have time for. I hope you're enjoying these quizzes. Don't forget there'll be a new one dropping first thing every Saturday morning. And the best bit, they're absolutely free. just as our other excellent content is now available for free too. We're talking about Squiz Kids Shortcuts, a 10-minute deep dive on a range of cool topics, out every Monday. Squiz the World, in which Amanda takes kids on an audio excursion to a different country each week and out every Wednesday. And for all the teachers out there, there's the Classroom Companion, our teacher-produced daily classroom activity sheets, curriculum-aligned and tied to the Daily Pod. Genius! Check it all out at squizkids.com.au or simply subscribe to Squiz Kids in your favourite podcasting app and all the audio content will magically appear automatically. For now though, this is Bryce Corbett signing off and reminding you all to get out there and have a most excellent day. Over and out.